Hello, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and everywhere else I'm streaming. I'm Jovi Beauty, and welcome back to the Jovi B Show. Welcome back. I hope you are all having an amazing day. Shout out to New York City for the temperature going down to 80s. Was killing us. Oh gosh. So before we begin today's show, I wanted to talk about Nick Cannon, right? I wanted to talk about Nick Cannon because let me take these strippers off. I should have. Anyway, I wanted to talk about Nick Cannon. Hold up. Who has had 4 babies in the last year? Really, about 6 months. Okay, it's been about 6-7 months. He has had 4 children, and he's not stopping anytime soon. So I really wanted to discuss that with you guys, see the tomfoolery for what it is, and yeah, let's shoot some shits and giggles, and let's do this. Okay, guys, I'm trying to share to our group. Hold on, copy link to our Facebook group so they know we are, not Facebook group, to our Instagram, to our IG group. If you're not a member already, please join our membership. Our Facebook group is amazing, and okay. Anyway, so guys, Nick Cannon literally just had another baby. Let's just pull up this article. Well, not an article. I do have an article, but let's pull up the video that he made recently. It's all over the internet. Even Tasha K commented on it. It's just, but again, you know, trash ass niggas and whatever. Hold up.
So just be the best you.
Talk your what is it? Some advice for me? She told me have fun, but wrap it up. If trust me, there's a lot of people I could have got pregnant that I did it.
Okay, well, just have fun. Continue to have fun.
Are the ones that was supposed to get pregnant.
Okay, I say yellow.
There it is. You only live once.
Right.
That's true. I say you only get one trip.
That's how I live my life. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm gonna live my life.
If you had to give me one
child. What? Anyway, so then hold on. We're not done yet, child. Because like I said, I got an article. So let me knock this out. Y'all know I love reading a damn article. So here you go. I don't need a headphones no more. Nope, not that. We just left there. Okay. So yeah, I guess he was interviewing JT and Young Miami and asked them, advice to give him, and they were basically like, wrap it up, which is very funny because like it's trashy. Can I just say, let me give my personal opinion. I feel like it's trashy as hell just to be having children for the sake of having children. I think you should be in the house with your children. Tasha K made a comment yesterday. Hold on. Tasha K made a comment yesterday, which I think is extremely true. I screenshotted it. Let me show y'all. And, see the comment? It's on her IG, child. If Nick Cannon was genuine, all these kids with different women, he would just impregnate one woman who's fertile enough to have as many kids as he wants. Full-time fathers living in home, but he has other plans. Hey! I'm sorry. he ain't got no home training. Anyway, but that's, it's like, I comprehend he thinks he's gonna die. He has lupus. I guess, does he need the kids? Is he breathing these children for blood transfusions? I don't know exactly what the fuck is happening. I will say that I do comprehend when people say, well, at least it's not white women he's single mothering, right? I mean, at least it's not black women he's single mothering. But the reality is that these are still children who he's just creating willy-nilly every which way. And people are just, because he has money. Like, it takes more than money to raise a child. Ask all of these rich kids who parents have money and they hate them, right? Ask all of these rich kids how much money was not important to them and how much they would have given it up just to have their parents actually be there and a part of their lives. There's no way that you can actually raise. He just had 4. And there's tons more. Let me pull up this damn article. Hey, Jada. Okay, here we go. It said there's a lot of people I could have got pregnant. Nick Cannon said he's having kids on purpose. I would assume he's doing this shit on purpose. I never assumed that any of these kids were by accident, right? I've never assumed that any of these kids were by accident. They were always on purpose. But it's like, why would you purposely just like filter your legacy like that? Why would you purposely just sow seeds and just toss them across the fucking, and see where the fuck they land? Child. She said, in the past 9 months, actor, rapper, TV host Nick Cannon has been busy, and not just in his 50-11 jobs. I like that, 50-11 jobs. This year alone, Cannon fathered 3 children with 2 different women, bringing the total of offspring up to 7. Bruh, it's more than 3. Is this article off? When is this article written? Maybe this article is off, because he has fathered way more than 3 damn children. They're stupid. Hold on, let me find the correct article. They talking about he's fathered 3. No, baby, he has had 4. Here we go. That's it. It's this one. Okay, here we go. This is dumb. How the hell? Okay, here we go. Sorry, y'all. Nick Cannon, father of 7, responds to criticism for welcoming 4 kids in 7 months. And honestly, I think it might be more than 7. Nigga got future beat. He about to have future beat. Nick Cannon should be officially Mr. 85 baby daddy now. Okay? Future does this shit on accident. Nick Cannon is doing this shit all on purpose, child. Nick Cannon is defending the number of children he recently welcomed. The Masked Singer, host, and father of 7 said it's no accident he's been expanding his family. I'm like a seahorse, he joked on the radio. While talking to the rap duo JT and Young Miami. What did he say? Wrap it up and protect. What did he say? He said, I'm like a seahorse. I don't get that reference, but okay. Wrap it up and protect yourself, JC told him. Cannon 40 said having children is by design. Having children is by design. I acknowledge that 100%. I'm not I think when you have children, it should be a planned situation. It should not just be accidental, and especially not 7 fucking kids. That just. Well, I will give Nick better than Future. It's like just accidentally impregnating 1,000 bitches is like, what the fuck are you doing, right? I would at least say Nick Cannon is doing this fuck shit on purpose. It's no accident. I don't know if that's better, but fuck it. I'm having these kids on purpose. He said, I don't have no accidents. I bet. Trust me, there's a lot of people I've couldn't gotten pregnant that I didn't, he continued. The ones that got pregnant are the ones that were supposed to get pregnant. You only live once. Cannon has been particularly busy on the parenting front during the last year. He reportedly welcomed his 7th child in June when rumored girlfriend Alyssa Scott gave birth. Earlier this month, Cannon and professional DJ Abby De La Rosa had twin boys following an April announcement that she was pregnant. Last December, his family grew again when Brittany Bell gave birth to a girl named Powerful Queen Cannon. She named the baby Powerful Queen Cannon. That poor mixed child. Jesus Christ. Help him, Jesus. Bell and Cannon already had a son together, Golden, born in 2017. Cannon also shares 10-year-old twins, son Moroccan and daughter Monroe with ex-wife Mariah Carey. I know Mariah Carey is like, I am above this dumb shit. I know Mariah Carey is just like, this motherfucker done fucked up our lineage. Fucked it all up for some nut in the bubble gum. Let me see what y'all talking about. Female rapper Lee. She said I was watching your other video. Thank you. Hey, Kay Gordon. She said, hey, Jovi, FYI, I'm having Nick's baby too. I'm doing some I'm having Nick's baby too. I'm having twins, sis. I'm having my twin boys. Nick will give you twins, so, or maybe that's just that good old in vitro. That good old in vitro will give you twins, boo. Hey, Jada, how you doing, sis? Jada do, baby. We all do. We all do. What you having, girl? We need to have just a big old Nick Cannon baby shower. All right? We all do. We all do. I want my, how you gonna make it to all these kids' birthday parties, all of their sporting events, their acting classes, right? Their extracurricular activities. Like I was at the park yesterday. Y'all know I was at the park yesterday. I was at the park yesterday. We ain't gonna talk about the park yesterday because I already spoke about the park yesterday. But one thing I didn't speak about, which anyway, the little bitty boppers, little teeny boppers, little kitties and little teeny boppers was there playing a little football, right? We know what I thought about it. We don't have to go there today. But again, you saw a whole bunch of mothers. I saw like 3 dads. 3. 2 with the woman and 1 just off, he was sitting on his car watching, he was being a dad, but 3 dads. There were about 40, 50 kids out there yesterday. And I saw about 3, I'm going to give you 4. Maybe I didn't notice one, 3, maybe 4 dads out there. That's why they're going to grow up to be bastards. Anyway. But hey, Janelle. She said, but how do you explain the overlapping births of the older kids? It seems toxic. Because he basically, and you know what? It's not even alleged. I believe it 100%. Because when, I believe these women know exactly what's happening. He let them know, he's dating other people. He's fucking other people. He's having babies with other people. I believe that Nick Cannon is very open and honest about the bullshit and situation. And I do believe 100% that these women are signing up for it. For whatever reason, I can understand why the woman with the 7-year-old for him had another baby for him, especially if they're dating, or whatever, because maybe she just want her kids to have the same father. Fine. But like all of these other, he just had, and I think they're missing children. Didn't he have a baby with one of the fucking Or is she still pregnant? Child, I can't even keep track. But didn't he have a baby with one of the Wild 'N Out girls? He dead has had a baby, or they were talking about him having a baby. She either had the baby or we found out she was pregnant. I've done seen so many birth announcements for Nick Cannon. Let me take this stuff off. I done seen so many birth announcements for Nick Cannon during quarantine. I can't keep track. He got Future beat to the motherfucker. Mariah is over. You know, Mariah don't allow her kids to associate with none of that. Mariah will never take him back with all those other babies. I don't think he will. I don't think they going back. Hey Thelma, how are you, sis? Hey Kitty, hey Mahogany, how are you, boo? Nick's make Future look like a nun. Future is just a dumb nigga. Nick is smarter. Listen, the thing is with Nick Cannon, and what really bothers everybody is because Nick Cannon, unlike a lot of these stupid niggas out here, Future ain't no, you know what I'm saying? If you ignorant, you ignorant, right? And it, like Nick Cannon, we just all expected more. You know, we've all watched Nick Cannon. I told y'all, I used to watch Nick Cannon back in the day on fucking Nickelodeon and all of this shit. We've grew up with Nick Cannon. We know Nick Cannon got common sense, right? But again, you know, an idiot like Future is just an idiot who does not even understand accountability and, you know, comprehend the ramifications. He be using all these big words, child. The ramifications of, you know, just breeding children into this world, thinking you can just throw money at the shit. Right? Nick Cannon is supposed to be smarter than that. I think that's what's really got people going with this one. You know, because you expect this sort of behavior from dumbass niggas who ain't never had nothing, and now they got something, and now they don't know what to do with it. Nick Cannon been doing this with his 11 jobs since like fucking 12. He been doing this for about 30 years. It's like, what the fuck? And I get, you know, he thinks he's gonna die. Damn. He has lupus, right? Bunny said, have you noticed that Wendy is mute about her buddy Nick? Wasn't she cracking jokes about Future, the baby daddy? I think Wendy is not starting to learn. Wendy feels like, all right, I don't have to just bash everyone now, because now she needs friends. Remember what I told y'all? Was it y'all? But I just been talking a lot of shit. Remember? I don't know. Remember, you know what I told y'all? I don't remember if it was y'all or if it was someone in person. Anyway, that you just, you know, you can't just be fucked up to everybody, right? Wendy Williams is just fucked up to everybody, right? She ain't give a fuck. And now people can't stand her. People can't stand her. People making fun about her, jokes about her. She ain't got no friends. The only friends she got was Nene Leakes. And like, if that's your friend, bitch, you don't need an enemy. And I guess Wendy has gotten to the age where she realizes, you know, having people, you know, is important as well. Kevin ain't there no more to be the only people that she need. You know, Kevin's not there, so now she needs to actually try to be friends with these people before she sit up in her house and die alone and nobody find her and she get eaten by her cats. I feel like Wendy Williams have cats. Janelle said, but having children isn't just a default. You can go do when you have nothing else to occupy your time. This is ghetto. The whole thing is ghetto. We know that. And again, like I said, I feel like that's why majority of people are so like, because like, again, we expect more from Nick Cannon. This is not Future we're talking about. Hi, mommy, love you too. This is not Future we talking about. This is Nick Cannon. This is not some guy who just got on, right? And oh my God, this is the first time I've ever had money. And oh, women want me. Oh, I'm just gonna fuck everybody. And I'm just gonna, this is not Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon is fucking Nick Cannon. It's like you purposely are what? Because you think you're gonna die. And I get it. Everybody, you only live one life. Do what you want to do, grow. But those children still have to be here. They still have to be here. They still have to be raised. If that lupus don't take you out in a year like you probably think it's going to, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you got to go to all these graduations and they all on the same day in different states? What you gonna do? Hey, baby, how are you, baby Red? He can put all of the ones are the same age in the same class and across a group. That is so ghetto. The slave room said he's not going to make it to any of those things because apparently fatherhood only requires money. And this is where Nick Cannon, the Nick Cannon we thought we knew, and the Nick Cannon that obviously is who he is, fucking differs. Because we held him in such high regards. Even with his little silly shit he would do sometimes, we still held him at such a high regard because, fuck. Just being a Disney Nick kid to survive and not be cracked out or, well, I guess he's crazy. This is the crazy. I'm about to say you're crazy like Miley Cyrus and look what they doing to Britney Spears. You know what I'm saying? Right? But I guess this is crazy. I guess it played itself out later in life. Hey, DC sis, how you doing? She said her husband is at every event, even walks to the park. Crazy thing, he's dying young allegedly, so he's spreading his seed. His seed is already spread. He got twins with Mariah Carey. He had another son. Like, how many children do you need, bruh? Like, why do these men why do men not comprehend that you actually have to be there? Like, we had parts of this conversation yesterday. It's more than about your dick and some bucks. You actually have to be there. Because who are these children, these boy children going to emulate? They're going to watch movies of you? Who are they going to emulate? She said Nick is doing what his dad did. So Papa was a Rolling Stone. The one. No, I think you're mistaken. That's mistaken. The wilding out girl is not the mother of his 7-year-old. I really do think that's wrong. But again, who knows? So the mother of his shit. So the mother of his 7-year-old is a wilding out girl. She gotta get on the show and shake her ass. She gotta go work for him to get a check, take care of that kid. That's what y'all telling me? I'm done. She said, how you go from randomly married and raising a family to sperm donor? She said Nick was called corny for so long that he wanted to prove he wasn't. Now he just being messy with the ghetto antics. Listen, I take corny Nick back any day in comparison to this shit that's going around. Hey, Brandy, how are you, sis? I saw you made a comment earlier talking about you missed the lives. We back at noon, sis. We are back at noon. I'm focused. I'm focused, man. Tell Steph to holler at me, man. She said, are most of the girls wilding out girls? That's creepy. Didn't he also have a baby with Jessica White? How many babies do Nick Cannon have? I'm gonna stop looking at these articles. How many babies Nick Cannon have? It says 7 children, but I feel like it's more. Who are the mothers of Nick Cannon's babies? Okay, here we go. Parade. When is this article? This was July 4th. Okay, so let's see. He got 2 with Mariah. We know that already. Mariah Carey got twins. Brittany Bell is the mother of the 7-year-old and the one who named the baby Powerful Queen. Okay. Abby De La Rosa is the mother of twins. Let me write this shit down. Because I'm trying to count this out. Because I feel like this is more than 7. Mariah, 2. Brittany Bell, 2. Abby De La Rosa, 2. Allison Scott, a model who appeared on Cannon's music. Allison Scott is a wild and out girl. She gave birth on June 23rd. That 246. Where is Jessica? Where's Jessica? What is her name? Jessica Green. What the fuck is her name? Jessica White. Nick Cannon has a baby with that girl, Jessica White. Hold on. Nick Cannon. Wait a minute. Nick Cannon, Jessica White. Hold on. Jessica White accused of hiding Brittany Bell's pregnancy and tell-all interview. Okay. Oh, did she lose the baby? Okay. So she was supposed to have more. She was supposed to have, but she lost the baby. Okay. I thought she had a baby by him. Okay, so he didn't have a baby with Jessica White. She lost the baby. That is so sad. So apparently she didn't know, or she found out that he had 85 children on the way and broke up with him. Is he doing it for bone marrow? That's what, you know what? I didn't want to say that because I caught myself, because I'm like, I was going to say lupus. What do you need to cure? I don't know anything about lupus. Is there a cure for lupus? Do you need anything from infants? Do you need any embryos? Do you need any lupus cures? While there's no cure for lupus, current treatment focuses on improving quality of life through controlling symptoms and minimizing. Includes sun protection and diet. Okay. And this. Can lupus go away? It's common for lupus symptoms to come and go. Often they may disappear for a period of time called remission. What's the best treatment for lupus? Anti-inflammatory drugs. Advil and them. What the fuck? Hold up. Now y'all got me looking. Complete blood test, blah, 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 blah. Image testings, blah, blah. Look at treatments. Okay. Pills and shit. Malaria medication, apparently, is good for lupus. Other types of can come from lupus. High dose of steroids. When used to control serious disease, kidney and brain side effects, weight loss, drugs that suppress the immune system may help in serious decrease fertility. They say it's some of the treatments give you decreased fertility. Apparently that's not working for him. His fucking little spermers are all over the place. Biologics, a different type of medication, also reduces lupus symptoms. Some people side effects include blah, blah, blah. They don't say anything about embryo cells. Because if they said something about embryo cells, child, you're gonna die. So the kids gotta grow up fatherless just so you can feel better. Tragic. Yeah, selfish as shit. He said maybe it's in their contract. It is not. Only one of those girls was a fucking was a wilding out girl. Don't put that on that other one. That would be so tragic if you actually had a baby for this man and you got to go work for him. Not even like work for him at his Fortune, yes, it is like a Fortune 500 company, but it's like literally you shake your ass. This is what you do. You have his baby and he has his child's mother on his show shaking her fucking ass to pay for the fucking other half of the private school. The shit crazy. She said Nick literally did what his father did. He got a bunch of brothers. They all want another like stairs, different mamas too. That shit nasty. Where's the dog? I don't know. He's somewhere. I don't know. Hit that like button. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. And let's take a little mini break so I can find this dog. And let's drop this information. I don't know where he at. Oh, shit.
My name is John, and this is my establishment, Big John's Eatery. This is Sasha, my lovely wife. And we just want to invite you guys to come out. This is our first location. We're looking forward to many more. But yeah, we're in Palm Beach County, West Palm Beach, and we're looking forward to seeing you. We got great food, great vibes and great people.
So we have a great brunch on Sundays from 11:30 to 3:30. We have bottomless mimosas. You can have classic, passion fruit, cranberry. We have shrimp and grits, oxtail and grits. We have lots of yummy things on the menu. Join us.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles, hand breaded, seasoned to perfection. Our red velvet waffles, our traditional waffles. We have lots of great things on our menu.
He was in the bathroom. For some reason, he likes to go in the bathroom when it's like wet or warm. I don't know. Like when you take a shower or when you like in there, you take a shower, he like likes to go hide in the bathroom. He's a little weird dog. So yeah, that's where I found him. He was in the bathroom. Meek says, wilding out, Nick always talking about putting a baby in somebody. He wasn't playing though. He was like, I told you. She says she has 2 cats. She does. They gonna eat her face. See, she don't want to die, and only her cats care, and her son, because she's been so fucked up to people. So now, hindsight 2020, you know, I'm always talking about signs. You know, normally cancers only care about themselves. They don't think about the ramifications of how their actions affect other people. They only think about how whatever actions affect them, right? Extremely selfish people, in my opinion. Nonetheless, cool, but selfish, a little something. We all should be a little selfish though, so I'm not gonna knock them completely for it. I just think it's excessive. Nonetheless, so I'm assuming that she's been living like that for the last 20, 30 years. That Wendy has been on some, I don't give a fuck, you know, it's about me, and she has not even been thinking about how her behavior really has affected other people. Now she's by herself, and nobody wants to fuck with you like that. People making fun, you know what I'm saying? You have to, at some point, regardless of what, at some point, you have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna ride this ignorancy out, or are you gonna try to do something so you don't die alone, right? Die alone and nobody cares about you, like fucking Scrooge. She probably had a Scrooge dream moment. Bunny said, I never understood why Hollywood canceled Nick when he stated facts about blacks being original Jews, but they haven't canceled him about having 4 kids in 1 year. They don't care. Wendy came for Tabitha and her husband, and they killed her comments with avocados. Why avocados? I don't understand. Why avocados? Anyway, I did see that, and Wendy's a lot of shit. But I thought it was weird that this woman was on here so excited, and still so excited that she retired her grown ass husband. Like, I think he was a cop. Like, he could have retired, right? He could have retired. How old is he? How long has he been doing this? Like, he could retire. Like, you could retire after like 20 years of work. Like, he could have retired. Like, why do you have to retire your husband? I think it's so, and I kind of think that Wendy Williams, again, she's an asshole, but I do think that in that circumstance, just like the Erica Mena situation, she's trying to help because she recognizes the shit for what it is. You know, it's not as dope as you think to have a man living off of you. It's just not. That's what she said. And it can cause resentment. It can cause, you know, those are the things that it can cause. It may seem, you know, sometimes I don't think women fully comprehend that. Right? I don't think women fully comprehend that. And just like, I think like the talking, she talks about it. She like, oh, she introduced him to some some pastor, some rapping pastor, dancing pastor, bitch. I don't know who the fuck pastor is. She was like, he was just so excited. And it was just like, you could just let the man go ahead, man. Let the man retire in his little 25, 20 years, 22 years, even 15 years. I think in some cases you can't fucking retire. Why have you been working for 15 years to retire this big grown man? That's what Kevin did to Wendy Williams. That's what a lot of these men do. And you can't just say, you know, oh, that's just you. That is a lot of these dudes, because we discussed this yesterday, that a lot of these motherfuckers is trash, and that's just what it is. But I'm not angry as I was yesterday, so I'm not gonna spaz. She said, thank you. Yeah, I really didn't want braids, but y'all kept trying to force it on me. So I did it. And I'm not gonna lie, it looked cute or whatever, you know, but I would like to be able to go on vacation without people trying to harass me to get braids or to get my hair done, because I can't even swim properly with it. Like, you can't swim in this shit. It's gonna be heavy as shit. And I know most black women don't swim, but I'm like a water baby. I literally be wanting to go on vacation with my 2-strand twists, like my regular hair twisted, so I can just like swim and not worry about whatever. Like, even on my vacay last week, I, you know, was able to do a little something, but I didn't get to float. I'm a floater. I didn't get to float because I was so concerned with getting the back of this shit wet. But I guess if you don't swim like I swim, you know, it works. We got to really stop putting so much pressure on black women, because I really didn't want to be bothered with none of this shit. I don't, let me alone. People will keep, she said 2 of them are wilding out girls. No, we just pulled the list up. It was only one wilding out girl. But thank you, DC. They are nice. Don't get me wrong. They are nice. Yeah, and I did see she got seasonings now. I saw her. She was selling seasoning. I was like, shit. I was like, all right, girl, get your seasonings. I don't really know who she is like that. I do know, like, I've seen her online and stuff, but I don't know. I think she's an actress or whatever. So congratulations for her. I honestly hope that there are no negative ramifications of her retiring her husband and letting the world fucking know. I hope there are no negative connotations to that. But I don't think that Wendy was being mean. And Wendy can be a bitch. We all know this. I don't think she was being a bitch. I think especially with certain times and certain people and certain situations, especially after what she's been through, just be trying to put, you know, she just be trying to put bitches on. Look at this fucking dog. Crazy. When we get off of here, I'm going to go work out. I'm trying to get there before the pervs get there. If I don't get there by like 8 o'clock in the morning, by like 8:30 in the morning, I try to, you know, go there later on and after the noon rise. But it's cool. It's only like 80 something degrees here. Thank God, y'all. The last 2 days, it's been like 100. It's been like a fucking 100. I'm not going to lie. I burnt about 3,000 calories every day these last 2 days, which is very good. She said, not the cats. Josh, you just don't want to die and the cats eat her ass. Yeah, I think that's what that's a cancer thing. I think that's what hindsight 2020, you could rock that shit out for 30 years. After a while, bitch, you close to death and no one cares. You know what I'm saying? You're close to death and no one cares. Right? If you would die today, who coming to your funeral? Who would fucking shed a tear besides your son? Who? Kevin is out there living his best life with fucking Sharina. And can we stop calling Sharina mistress? I seen people keep calling Sharina mistress. Sharina's not a mistress no more. Sharina's the main thing. The girl we don't know about is the mistress. Sharina is the wife. The wife, like, she's the one that, cooked this nigga dinner. She's the one, well, she was doing that from before when he was married to Whitney Williams. But Sharina is the one. Okay, she's the one. Let's stop acting like she's a mistress forever. She has gotten over that hump. She said he's having all these kids to find bone marrow matches. They just said there's no cure for lupus. She said they will never have a relationship with each other. That's so sad. You got siblings out in this world, and she said, Kay says she adores Tabitha Brown, but some were calling her fake positivity, which I hate. She gave off way too much excitement for me. I'm not going to hold you. I ain't going to lie. It was like, you know what it reminded me of? Danny Lay. Remember when it was the baby's birthday and he bought himself a car, right? Remember when he bought himself a car? But she was just so excited to be there that she was just so geeked, like, and people were thinking, oh shit, she bought him a car, because her reaction was like a lot. Like, and I think that's what it was with that. I think that's what people might be thinking about that girl Tabitha. Like I said, I don't really know. I don't know who she is like that, but I did look at the little clips and stuff, and I'm like, this could be a lot. This can be a lot. This could be a lot of pressure for him. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of pressure for him to be super husband now. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot right now. Like, it's a lot. But we'll see what happens. She said she just like the rest of them. Child. Nick Cannon has no father figure, unfortunately raised in the bad part of San Diego by a single mother. She said you to take him to a restaurant for Father's Day, he gonna need a banquet hall. This shit is just nasty. But okay. Kay said Tasha K point was a whole point yesterday. He could have chosen one woman, basically, and kept them twins popping, the multiples going. There's women out here who's down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? The multiples going, who got the womb for it. Get it. Let's do it. But you out here cheating. You out here again, remember, Jessica White was pregnant. They were dating. He was cheating. They just broke up at the beginning of this year or some shit. So he had all these women pregnant. Shit. Think about that. They broke up January? December? It's the 7th month now. All of these women pregnant then. And she was pregnant. She had a miscarriage. Probably because she found out he had 85 children on the way. Poor girl. Well, yes, it's all about his ego. She said, we thought Mariah was crazy, right? Child. All rooting for you. Facts. Like, I was rooting for him. Like, fuck. Just the disappointment of they motherfuckers. But again, you know what? People are human. I will say that. People are human. And it's just fucked up that humans are fucked up. Nick, y'all keep talking about bone marrow. Does bone marrow matter with lupus? I don't know. Or are we just making this shit up? Because I didn't see anything about bone marrow. Lupus? Sorry, Lolly. Lupus, bone. Right, let me see. Bone marrow fondness, systematic issues. Bone marrow. Can lupus affect bone marrow? What does lupus do to your bones? Ooh, can bone marrow transplant cure lupus? Model disease we have previously found. Is he having babies for bone marrow? Oh, shit. Oh. Is he having babies for fucking bone marrow? Oh, my God. She said at least that too. Like, wilding out girls. Mariah Carey, yes. I think when you breed, when you get people pregnant, when you have babies, you should be, how would both of your DNAs work together, right? I'm all about, I don't think you should be having babies with people who aren't, intellectual. Like what are we doing, right? Like there's this girl. Do I want to talk about people's children? I guess so. It's a boy child. This is girl in my building. Her kid is like, he's slow. It's not his fault he's slow. It's his mother's fault he's slow. She's a little dingy her damn self. And, I've never seen his dad, but I'm assuming that something is wrong with his dad as well. She's stupid and ditzy. The dad probably is stupid. I've seen guys that she's dated, right? I've seen her when I used to walk up to my daughter's bus stop. I would see her after she put her son on the bus. He's on a little bus with a monitor. You know what I'm saying? He's like that, right? Again, it's not his fault. Honestly, it's not the baby's fault. But I would see the type of, the dudes, and I'm like, yo, they look like they missing a chromosome, right? How do you have babies with people who look like they, it's not all up there, right? But you expect your children to achieve greatness, but you fucking breeding with people who barely passed fucking the 5th grade. Like, I've never understood that. Like, why would you have babies with a dumbass nigga? Not even just to say, okay, he dumb, like he ain't gonna be able to afford to take care of your kid and all of this shit. But that increases that your child gonna be dumb, right? It increases the chances that your child gonna be dumb. Like, everybody can't pull a Forrest Gump out this bitch. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I said what I said. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. I am feeling better today. I went out last night. Me and Tasha went out. We went and got some nasty ass fucking Caribbean food. She wanted to go there. I was like, all right. When we went out for a little bit, and then we went to like a bar after that, had a drink. And then I was home by midnight. So, but I needed to go outside. I need to go outside. I was angry as shit. I was at dinner, bruh. It was this guy sitting there talking to this girl. He was trying to get her number. My fucking whole mind was sending him negative energy. I was like, girl, run. Trash. Mind you, after she paid her bill or whatever, because she paid her bill, he here sitting there at the bar trying to talk to her for the whole fucking time we there. But after she paid her bill, he there watching all the little fat booty girls walking back and forth every time she not looking. I'm like, you can't even fake interest, nigga. Corny ass motherfuckers. But besides that, I was chilling. I was chilling. Again, I didn't really, I looked into the bone marrow just now. And all while he was supposed to be with Jessica White and she lost the baby that they were expecting. Yup. And he had all these other babies on the way. I can see. She says a bone marrow farm. It probably is. Now that I looked at it, I feel bad. She was just, she thinks she is probably, again, it's probably hard for her to have kids for whatever reason. She probably went through all of in vitros and all of this shit. That's a lot on a woman's body. I've never had in vitro. I thought about it. I've never had in vitro, but that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot for a woman not to be able to have a child when she wants to have a child, right? What do you want? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. All right. She said Jessica was having issues. She went to see a specialist and found out a line he can knock up another chick during the same time. Damn. That's crazy. Watch, there'll be a girl. But basically, listen, before July is over, I feel strongly that we're going to see another maternity shoot photo. I really feel like before July, I feel like Jessica left. I feel like she left because she found out that he had 18 on the way. She said, what's wrong with all of these women? Maybe they are of certain ages. Maybe they're just like, fuck it. Maybe they just feel like, okay, well, I don't have no kids. Let me have Nick Cannon kid. I never had no kid. So I couldn't comprehend. Like we all know I wanted more kids. But ouch, your claws are in my leg, bruh. But it would have been worse. My urge probably would have been a lot stronger if I already didn't have one, right? And I don't think besides the one that already had a 7-year-old for him, I don't think the other women had children. And when you get older in age, trying to lock it down, and everybody else is a dickhead. So you just like, let me just have Nick Cannon, baby, because who else am I have a baby with? I think that's the deal. Like, fuck it. It's better than going to a sperm bank. She said she had a miscarriage and they were still trying. Oh, poor baby. She said the fact that they proud about sharing is disgusting to me. Listen. I was watching, this is so random. I guess it's not. I was watching a video about these kids, now how we have all DNA tests and shit, right? And like it was so many people that found out back in the 50s and 60s or whatever, their parents went to so-called sperm banks. And like there was this one family, I can't remember their name, and it's like one of the dads was a specialist, like a doctor, and he was impregnating women with his sperm and the sperm of one of his brothers. And it was so many people like all over the fucking country. And it was weird because it was like they're Jewish. So they were thinking was like why is it so many? It was some sort of what's the word? When you try to breed superhumans, ideal, whatever, they were trying to breed ideal Jews like the Nazis were, right? I guess this was around the same, after the whole Nazi situation. And it was like a lot of the people, because come on, come down. Okay. It was a lot, because some of the people, because it was the hospital was in the Bronx here in New York City, right? And it's like now it's their children looking to see what the fuck, taking DNA tests, and now they're like, what the hell? They had one that was like switched at birth. It was real crazy. But I find that interesting. All these women were willing to do it because they couldn't have babies, or, whether poor. Some of them had a whole bunch of money. Some of them were like poor. And they were like, well, how did my parents able to afford basically in vitro? And they thought it was like some eugenics. That's the word, eugenics sort of program. But maybe something like that. These women just, they don't have babies. Look at the men out in these streets. Just be honest. We talked about this shit yesterday. Look at the fucking choices. Jesus. So maybe they might have been like, I could go to a fertility clinic, or I can get Nick Cannon's little and get a check for my kid while I'm doing it. I'm just going to assume that's what it is. And that's why they just so cool with it, because it's not emotional for them. It's, I wanted a baby. And I wanted a baby. I would have just had a baby with anybody. That's how I feel it is. But again, that's my personal opinion. Hey, I see you in a while. Hey, Drama Love, how you doing, boo? She says it's all. He probably has a hallway with all the with 8x10s or 11x14s of all the maternity shoots going down into his Spermanator room. She said they all look happy to be chosen. I don't know if it's happy to be chosen or happy they didn't have to actually go to a sperm clinic, happy to know who the father is, happy to say, okay, he got talent. Nick Cannon is not an ugly man. I always told you he looked like my brother. So I don't think Nick Cannon is ugly. He's not a little short thing. He's talented. He has a lot of traits, right? So, and again, if it is like what I think it is, and like I just said, I think it's more along the lines of these women, a lot of them, I think a couple of them were getting older in age and they were just like, I want to have a baby. You know how it is when our maternal clocks be clicking. Them bitches is happy they pregnant. And also, yeah. She said, Humpty, she says no cure. He could pass it down to his children. Okay, where are we? We're at an hour. Really and truly. But again, she's heartbroken and she was sad. I remember her being, I do remember the miscarriage. I thought she was pregnant again though. Again, we don't know. Women who have children don't know what it is to not being able to have a child, right? Like I was telling somebody, it was like, we straight people, right? We don't know what it is to be gay and how even your mother will treat you, right? We all got, we don't know what that is on that day-to-day, every day, people that are the closest to you, hating you and beating you and treating you, because you're attracted to people of the same sex. We don't know what that is, right? We can't comprehend that to be able to explain their pain, right? So I can't explain a woman's pain who, like, yeah, I wanted a kid and I wasn't able to have, but again, I already have one, right? I do already have one. So it's not like, I don't know what it is to feel barren. right? To feel barren. All I gotta do is do some little magic here, and I'll be able to fucking have a baby, right? I'm not menopause or whatever, but to not be able to, period. No matter how much money you throw at the problem, right? If we want to at 40, right? Oh, us ladies in here who had babies already, right? Now, it may not be as easy to conceive at 40 or 41 or 45 or whatever, right? It may not be as easy to conceive, but we can throw money at that issue, right? It's not that we won't be able to hold it. We just need the egg to catch it and then put it up in there and we good to go, right? We'll take one in vitro treatment and we pregnant, right? It's not going to be a situation if you've already had children, right? Where you would need multiple in vitros and you miscarrying and you this and you that, you know what I'm saying? That won't be our trauma. So I don't know if this shit is just so traumatic. It's so traumatic. And then turn around and he just got all these bitches pregnant. That's traumatic. It's traumatic. Maybe they do think he's a prize. But honestly, I think it is. I think it's more like what I said. I think they like some of them gotten older and they just like, who I'm gonna have a baby with? I want kids, but what the fuck? Time is clucking. What the fuck? Nick Cannon, he's on this bullshit. He asked me. Cool. I don't think it's. I adore him. There's no way you can love a man like that and be cool with this. There's no way. That's why Jessica left. She loved him. There's no way you can love a man and be there. They are excited to be pregnant. Those women in those pictures are excited to be pregnant and to have the children that they always wanted, right? No way that I'm so excited about sharing a man that I love with other women. Oh, she said she miscarried twice. I remember one. That shit gotta be hard. Okay. I'll look at it later. What are we? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no? All right, I'm not going all the way back up there. Oh God, here we go. Let's see. It's gonna be. Please don't let it be nothing stupid. Anything. You should go anytime you're in Florida. Check it out. Jovi, what do you think about Nick Cannon's children not being black from black women? I'm glad that he didn't choose us to make more single mothers, but nonetheless, these children are still, But again, I guess those girls wanted babies. They wanted babies more than they wanted, a lot. She said bone marrow must be 100% match, and a child only has 50% of that match. How does that work? How does that work? Because if bone marrow must be 100% match, that would mean that it can only be a full sibling. I would think, again, y'all just brought this bone marrow shit to me, but I would think that Nick Cannon got enough money to, and again, how do we know he's in all of these women and he didn't, and they didn't go to the clinic to make adjustments, since y'all talking about his bone marrow, right? If you're telling me it's bone marrow, then I would assume that he probably didn't just, and probably went to the clinic, got the best egg possible, picked the strongest sperm of the lot, pick the good, the real nice eggs. He don't want to risk it, right? I would assume. And they could make adjustments to the eggs and stuff now. Shit, they could have made adjustments even to the sex of your child 10 years ago. Imagine what the fuck they could do now, especially if you got Nick Cannon money, right? So maybe, he was able to finagle some shit. I love swimming with braids. I don't want my hair out. I would prefer my hair out. Like not out, but like in my twist. My hair twisted. Instead of having my hair and extensions and getting all that shit wet. That's heavy. Everybody wants you to put a fucking braids and some dumb shit in. I'm seeing a lot of stupid comments. He said he called himself a seahorse. Is he I don't understand the reference. Do seahorses have numerous kids? I don't understand the reference. Does he has sickle cell? Because that can only happen if they have sickle cell. If the parents have sickle cell, and most people who have sickle cell are aware. In 2020, you are aware if you were born with sickle cell. You don't catch it, And like I said, I think this is eugenics, sort of. If he's doing this for bone marrow, the way y'all are trying to say he is, then I would assume that, she said he shouldn't want to be a player or gigolo anymore. How bad Mariah hurt him. We don't know if what Mariah did to him. Jesus Christ. She says she think they made promises to many of the women and broke them when they second trimester. Why are they so fucking happy then? That's what it is for me. It's the joy of it for me. And like I said, that joy is the only I'm having the baby that I owe because I wanted a baby joy. As a woman who felt like she probably wasn't gonna have one, she got to an age where and like, oh my God, I'm having a baby. I'm so happy. This is not even about him. There's millions. Well, I don't know if it's millions. There's hundreds of thousands of people who go to sperm banks every year. How much people go to sperm banks? Hey Google, how much people go to sperm banks every year? Google ain't answering. Hey Google, how much people go to sperm banks every year?
Here's a summary from the website marketplace.org. Costs vary, since sperm banks and fertility centers all set their own prices, but a vial of donor sperm generally costs $900 to $1,000. The insemination procedure itself is often about $200 to $400.
You can go to sperm bank and have a baby for cheap, apparently. Annually. That's probably what I should have said. I should have said annually, because you know Google's stupid when it want to be. How many people? Estimated, I don't know, who use sperm donors per year. Okay. In 2015 to 2017, estimated to have used it. Oh, shit. 400, that's 2 years. So a year, I'm breaking in half. So a year, about 220,000 women go to sperm banks in America. About 200,000. Let's about 200,000 women go to sperm banks every year. Maybe Nick Cannon was their sperm bank. Anyway. All right, so I'm done. We all done. So we'll be back later with our I don't know what time I'll be back later, but nonetheless, we'll be back tomorrow at noon, okay, for another episode of the Jovi Beauty Show. Please join us then. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it on your Facebook and all of that stuff, right? And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.